Greetings, history enthusiasts. Welcome back to the World Hub today. Today, we embark on an immersive journey into the vast and intricate history of the Ottoman Empire. From its modest origins to its peak and eventual decline, join me as we explore the key events, rulers, and cultural milestones that defined this remarkable empire. How did this once small power grow to dominate the world stage? Our story begins in the late 13th century, where Osman I laid the foundation for the Ottoman Empire. Let's dive into the foundational years. The Battle of Beyfus in 1302, where Osman I showcased strategic brilliance, had causes embedded in regional power struggles and the desire for territorial expansion. The consequences were far-reaching, setting the stage for the Ottoman Empire's rise. The conquest of Bursa in 1326, apart from its strategic importance, had economic causes. Bursa served as a crucial trade hub, and its capture allowed the Ottomans to control key trade routes. The Devşirme system, introduced under Orhan and Murad I, aimed to consolidate power by recruiting talented individuals, contributing to both military and administrative strength. The narrative takes a dramatic turn with the rise of Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror. In 1453, he achieved the unthinkable, the conquest of Constantinople, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of Ottoman dominance in the region. But with this pinnacle of achievement, could the empire's expansion continue? Could the next ruler maintain this extraordinary momentum and perhaps even surpass those legendary victories? Geopolitical ambitions, religious fervor, and the desire to control trade routes converged. The consequences were transformative, solidifying the Ottomans as a major power and reshaping the geopolitical landscape. Mehmed II's administrative reforms, including the construction of the Topkapi Palace, had causes rooted in the need for centralized governance and cultural representation. The results were twofold, streamlining the administration while leaving an indelible mark on Ottoman architecture. Venture into the 16th century, marked by the Battle of Mohacs in 1526. The causes encompassed territorial disputes and the Ottomans' strategic interests in Central Europe. The consequences were profound, expanding Ottoman territories and influencing the cultural landscape. The Siege of Vienna in 1529 had causes deeply rooted in Ottoman expansionism and religious tensions. The output extended beyond military outcomes, impacting European perceptions of Ottoman power and setting the stage for future conflicts. The Battle of Preveza in 1538 unfolded due to Ottoman aspirations to control Mediterranean trade. The consequences were significant, establishing Ottoman naval dominance and influencing the balance of power in the region. The Ottoman Golden Age thrived. Suleiman the Magnificent ushered in the Ottoman Golden Age from 1520 to 1566. Under his rule, the empire thrived culturally, economically, and militarily. Suleiman expanded Ottoman territories, reaching the apex of influence across the Middle East, North Africa, and Eastern Europe. The Ottoman Empire became a beacon of art, science, and intellectual achievement, leaving a legacy that enriched not only Ottoman culture but also the broader world. The Ottomans had established themselves as masters of the Mediterranean. Their naval victories seemed unstoppable. Could their dominance truly be challenged? The Battle of Lepanto in 1571 was a collision of causes. Ottoman-European rivalry, religious animosity, and the desire for control over the Mediterranean were key factors. The consequences were multifaceted, marking a decline in Ottoman naval dominance and influencing geopolitical dynamics. Transitioning to the 17th century, the Treaty of Karlowitz in 1699 concluded the Austro-Ottoman War, driven by causes ranging from territorial disputes to power struggles. The consequences were seismic, leading to substantial territorial losses and reshaping the geopolitical map of Eastern Europe. Internal reforms led by Grand Viziers like Khosrow Mehmed Pasha had causes and the need for administrative efficiency. The consequences were mixed, as while some reforms were successful, others faced resistance and created new challenges. Navigate through the 18th century, marked by wars with Russia, nationalism, and the Napoleonic Wars. The causes were intertwined with the Ottoman struggle to adapt to changing global dynamics. Navigate the Russo-Ottoman War of 1768 to 1774 in the 18th century, marked by territorial disputes and geopolitical rivalries. Transition to the 19th century, where the Tanzimat reforms sought to modernize the Ottoman Empire, driven by causes ranging from internal pressures to the influence of European ideas. The Greek War of Independence, 1821 to 1829, unfolded, leading to an independent Greek state and increased European intervention. The Crimean War, 1853 to 1856, involved the Ottomans, Russia, and a coalition of European powers. The causes included territorial disputes and religious tensions. The consequences reshaped the balance of power in the Black Sea region and marked the beginning of the Eastern Question, the diplomatic and political problems posed by the Ottoman Empire's apparent decline. Fast forward to the 20th century, where the Italo-Turkish War of 1911 to 1912 marked a struggle over North African territories, impacting the balance of power in the Mediterranean. The Balkan Wars of 1912 to 1913 spelled significant territorial losses, foreshadowing the empire's challenges. World War I saw the Siege of Kut in 1915, with devastating consequences for Ottoman forces. The consequences were tragic, resulting in a staggering loss of life and impacting the course of World War I. The Treaty of Sèvres in 1920 had causes in the aftermath of World War I and the dismantling of the Ottoman Empire. The consequences were profound, leading to the loss of significant territories and setting the stage for the Turkish War of Independence, ultimately resulting in the establishment of the Republic of Turkey in 1923 under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. Reflecting on the Ottoman Empire's legacy, consider Hagia Sophia, a marvel of Byzantine architecture in Istanbul, Turkey, a symbol of religious and cultural transitions, having served as both an Orthodox cathedral and an imperial mosque throughout history. The Blue Mosque, built to rival the Hagia Sophia, reflects the Ottoman architectural prowess and the desire to leave an enduring mark on the cityscape. The causes include architectural competition and religious symbolism. The consequences are evident in the cultural and visual richness of Istanbul. The Topkapi Palace, once the center of Ottoman power, had causes rooted in administrative efficiency and the need for a centralized governing structure. Its consequences include shaping Ottoman governance and leaving a lasting imprint on the city's skyline. As we reflect on the legacy of the Ottoman Empire, it's crucial to understand its enduring impact on the contemporary world. The Ottoman Empire, at its height, was a cultural and economic powerhouse, and its influence continues to shape several aspects of today's geopolitical landscape. 1. Cultural legacy. The architectural marvels and cultural achievements of the Ottoman Empire, such as the Blue Mosque and the Topkapi Palace, are not just relics of the past. They stand as living testaments to the rich heritage that continues to inspire art, architecture, and cultural practices in the Middle East. 2. Political boundaries. The redrawing of political boundaries through treaties like the Treaty of San Stefano and the Treaty of Karlowitz has left a lasting impact. The repercussions of these territorial changes continue to shape the modern nations in the Balkans and Eastern Europe, influencing contemporary geopolitical dynamics. 3. Religious diversity. The Ottoman Empire was known for its tolerance towards different religious communities. This legacy of coexistence has left an imprint on the region's religious landscape, fostering diverse religious communities that coexist to this day. 4. Administrative systems. The eyalet system, introduced to address administrative challenges, has contributed to discussions on governance and decentralization in various regions. Its echoes can be seen in contemporary debates about local governance structures. 5. Cultural synthesis. The Ottoman Empire served as a bridge between the East and the West, facilitating a unique synthesis of cultures. This cultural amalgamation resonates in the diverse societies of the Middle East, emphasizing the interplay of traditions and modernity. 6. Strategic waterways. The control over strategic waterways, particularly the Dardanelles, remains a critical geopolitical concern. Discussions about access to key maritime routes and their security echo the Ottoman-era significance of these passages. 7. Diplomatic blueprint. The diplomatic intricacies of the Ottoman Empire in managing alliances and navigating geopolitical complexities have left a blueprint for modern diplomacy. As we examine contemporary diplomatic relations, we can trace certain strategies back to the Ottoman era. And there you have it, a comprehensive exploration of the Ottoman Empire's rise, zenith, and decline. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more historical content. Join me on future adventures as we continue to uncover the fascinating narratives that have shaped our world. Until next time, this is the World Hub Today, signing off.